I call this meeting to order. This is the organizational school board meeting of the Northfield Public School Board. Today is Monday, January 13th, 2020, and the time is 7 p.m. The purpose of this meeting is to organize the board for the 2020 calendar year. Is there a motion to approve the agenda as presented? Moved by Jeff. Is there a second? Second by Ellen. All those in favor of approving the agenda as presented, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. We'll now proceed with the election of board officers. As the current chair of the board, I am able to ask for nominations for office of the chair. Is there a nomination for office of chair? I'm sorry, Noel?
We've had good leadership from Ms. Pritchard, and I would nominate Julie Pritchard as chair.
Okay, thank you, Noel. Julie Pritchard is nominated. Are there any other nominations? Are there any other nominations? Are there any other nominations? Okay, hearing no further nominations, nominations for the office of chair are closed. All those in favor of Julie Pritchard as board chair, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Thank you, Noel, for the nomination and for the opportunity to lead such an amazing group of board members. Okay, we'll now continue with election of remaining officers. We will now ask for nominations for officer of vice chair. Nominations are now in order for office of vice chair. Ellen.
I nominate Amy Gerwitz for vice chair.
Okay. Are there, Amy Gorwitz is nominated. Are there any other nominations? Are there any other nominations? Lastly, are there any other nominations? Okay. Hearing no further nominations, nominations for office of vice chair are closed. All those in favor of Amy Gorwitz as vice chair, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Amy Gorwitz is our vice chair. Congratulations. Nominations are now in order for office of clerk. Amy.
I'm delighted to be able to nominate Noel Stratman to continue in the office of clerk.
Excellent. Noel Stratmon is nominated. Are there any other nominations? Are there any other nominations? Are there any other nominations? Okay, hearing no further nominations, nominations for office of clerk are closed. All those in favor of Noel Stratmon as clerk, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Noel Stratmon is now officially clerk for the 2020 year. Office of Treasurer. Now nominations are now in order for office of Treasurer. Rob.
I'd like to nominate Jeff Quinnell for the office of treasurer.
Okay, Jeff Quinnell is nominated. Are there any other nominations? Are there any other nominations? Are there any other nominations? Hearing no further nominations, the nominations for office of treasurer are closed. All those in favor of Jeff Quinnell as treasurer, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Jeff Quinnell is treasurer. Congratulations. Okay, we'll move. That concludes our board election of officers. So we'll move to items for individual action. The second on our list is the set date, times, and location for regular school board meetings. Is there a motion to approve date, time, location of regular school board meetings as presented in the agenda? Moved by Tom. Is there a second?
Second.
There's a second by Rob. Any discussion? Amy?
I just have a question about
Sure.
next January. If the new board meeting room is available in January, will we have the opportunity to easily switch locations, or does this fix it through the January 2021 meetings?
That's an excellent question.
My sense is that this only sets the board meeting locations for the 2020 year.
Oh, okay.
And remember, we are able to change the location of the board meeting as long as we put it in the notice ahead of time. So it is not uncommon for some school districts from time to time to host a board meeting at each school site over time. So when we would announce the new January, the board meeting in 2021, we would put the placement as the new
Okay.
put it as the new boardroom at Longfellow School.
I just wanted to make sure we could use it when it was ready.
Excellent.
We
That's
will
a great
use it when it's
catch.
ready, yes.
It's a great catch. Thanks, Amy. Okay, so we do have an emotion and a second. So all those in favor of the set dates, times, and location for regular school board meetings, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. School board member stipends. Is there a motion regarding school board member stipends for 2020? Ellen?
I'll make a motion to keep the board member stipends as presented. So director is at $275 and the board chair at $325.
Carried
Okay,
by
excellent. Is there a second? Second on the motion. Amy is seconded the motion. Any discussion? Okay. All those in favor of maintaining current board member stipends for 2020, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Our last item is appoint board committee members. In your packet, there's a recap of the current committees that our board members serve in liaison positions or liaison capacities. So I would ask that board members review their current assignments as well as the description of all of the committees that board members serve on. And if you can get back to me with where you'd like to be assigned, I will make those final assignments for the January 27th meeting. Okay, we can move on now to the consent agenda. Is there anything anyone would like to pull from the consent grouping for separate consideration? Okay. Is there a motion to approve the consent grouping? Moved by Amy. Is there a second? Second by Tom. All those in favor of approving the consent grouping say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. That does take care of the business we need to conduct for the organizational school board meeting for 2020. So I would ask for a motion to adjourn. Moved by Jeff. Is there a second? Second by Rob. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. We are adjourned.